Today's topic of discussion is aliasing effect with audio frequency tone. In the part 1 of sampling of analog signals video lecture, we have already studied that if the sampling frequency is greater than 2 into f maximum. What is f maximum? That is the maximum analog input frequency. Then the aliasing does not occur. Okay, so as you are observing in this slide, the other way around the statement is written. Aliasing happens when the sampling frequency is less than 2 into f maximum. So now today we are going to verify this aliasing effect with audio frequency tone. That means we are going to hear a frequency tone and we are going to change the sampling frequency and we are going to verify whether the aliasing is happening or not. And all this experiment we are going to perform using MATLAB. So the first step of implementation is generate input signal frequency tone of 2 kilohertz, and this 2 kilohertz we are going to sample at 8 kilohertz sampling frequency. Then second step is we are going to plot the frequency domain plot and check the frequency components. Now first of all, when we are going to generate this frequency tone, you will hear the frequency tone of 2 kilohertz. Okay, so this is a 2 kilohertz frequency tone which is sampled at 8 kilohertz sampling frequency and it is recovered back. Now as the sampling frequency is 8 kilohertz greater than 2f maximum, means according to sampling theorem, what should be the sampling frequency? As the input frequency is 2 kilohertz, sampling frequency should be greater than 4 kilohertz. So right now we have considered the sampling frequency 8 kilohertz, so there will be no aliasing effect. And the recovered frequency component, as there is no aliasing, it will be 2 kilohertz. So that's why this frequency tone which right now you have heard is of 2 kilohertz audio frequency tone. Now let us consider the first case, that is we are going to sample the signal of 2 kilohertz with the sampling frequency 6 kilohertz and listen the output. As the sampling frequency is greater than 2f maximum, that is 4 kilohertz, there will be no aliasing. But what will be the recovered frequency component? The recovered frequency component will be 2 kilohertz because there is no aliasing. So this is the output which you will be hearing after running the MATLAB program with the sampling frequency 6 kilohertz. And as you have already heard the 2 kilohertz sound tone, the same sound tone you are hearing after sampling the signal with 6 kilohertz signal. That means the same original analog input frequency component is recovered back in the output. And the next step will be we will be plotting the frequency domain plot and we are going to check the frequency components. Now the second case is we will be sampling the 2 kilohertz signals with the sampling frequency 2.5 kilohertz and listen the output. As the sampling frequency is less than 4 kilohertz, there will be aliasing. So what will be the recovered frequency component? It will be Fs, which is the sampling frequency. Right now in this case it is 2.5 kilohertz minus F maximum, that is the analog input frequency, which is 2 kilohertz. So 500 hertz. So 500 hertz is aliased as 2 kilohertz. That means 500 hertz has taken the identity of 2 kilohertz. And when we will run the MATLAB program, you will be hearing 500 hertz audio frequency signal instead of 2 kilohertz signal. So let us hear the sound. And the next step is plot the frequency domain plot and check the frequency components. So this is a program to generate rather 2 kilohertz audio frequency tone. So in line number 1 I have defined the tone frequency 2 kilohertz. In second line I have defined the sampling frequency. Then if you see the line number 4, I have taken the sample file length as 3 seconds. Then in line number 7 I have defined the signal with 2 frequency tone. So x is equal to 0.9 into cos 2 pi uh, fc, that frequency is the 2 kilohertz frequency, n is the sampling samples, and ts is the sampling interval, and 0.9 is the amplitude of the discrete time signal. Now in line number 9 we have displayed the tone frequency and the sampling frequency, and the signal with 2 kilohertz frequency tone we will be able to hear using sound command. So in line number 10 there is a sound command which is used. Then to plot the frequency components, we have taken the DFT using FFT built-in function in MATLAB. FFT of the signal X in line number 16, and then after figure we have used subplot command, and then we have plotted the um, magnitude in dB, that is log to the base 10 absolute magnitude of the DFT. And in line number 24 we have also plotted the signal in time domain using stem command. Now let us run the program and see the output. So as you see in the command window, the tone frequency 2000, that is 2 kilohertz, and sampling frequency 8 kilohertz is displayed. And this is a frequency component plot, that is frequency domain plot. If you see, the two components are observed in the frequency domain plot, that is 2 kilohertz signal and 6 kilohertz signal. So as we have discussed, 2 kilohertz will be recovered because there is no aliasing, and 6 kilohertz, that means the sampling frequency 8 kilohertz minus 2 kilohertz, so 6 kilohertz frequency component will be there in the output. And the second plot is of the time domain discrete signal. Now, now this is a program of downsampling the sampling frequency. That is, this is a case 1 where we are going to consider the sampling frequency 6 kilohertz, and the downsampling factor I have chosen 3/4. Then we have defined the signal accordingly, that is in line number 5. The same signal, but only the downsampling factor, that is D2, I have considered. And then in line number 6 we have generated the tone, and we are able to hear this frequency tone using sound command. Then to plot the frequency components, again we have taken the DFT of this modified signal, and then in line number 14 the plot of absolute magnitude of the DFT in dB is plotted, and in line number 18 the time domain plot of the signal is plotted. So as we have discussed, that 2 kilohertz again in this case will be recovered back, and the frequency components will be 2 kilohertz and 4 kilohertz. So now let us run the program. So as you see in the command window, the tone frequency is 2 kilohertz and sampling frequency is 6 kilohertz, which is displayed. And if we see the frequency domain plot, 2 kilohertz will be recovered because there is no aliasing, and the sampling frequency is 6 kilohertz minus 2 kilohertz. So 4 kilohertz will be generated in the frequency domain plot, but the 2 kilohertz frequency component will be recovered, and as we pass this 2 kilohertz through the low pass filter, we will be able to hear the original sound. And this is a time domain plot of the signal. Now, as discussed in case 2, we are going to make the sampling frequency 2.5 kilohertz. So that is why the downsampling factor I have taken 1 upon 3.2. And then we are going to display the tone frequency and the sampling frequency. That is sampling frequency is the original sampling frequency 8 kilohertz multiplied by D3. This is downsampling factor. Then in line number 4, we have defined the new modified signal using the downsampling factor D3. And then in line number 5, we are able to hear that downsampled frequency tone using sound command. In line number 11, we have calculated the DFT of the signal, and then we have plotted again the magnitude in dB of the DFT. And in line number 19, we have plotted the time domain signals. Now let us run the program. As you see in the command window, tone frequency is 2 kilohertz and sampling frequency is 2.5 kilohertz. And the frequency domain plot is, this is 0.5 kilohertz, that means 500 hertz, and this is 2 kilohertz. So 0.5 kilohertz, that is 500 hertz, has taken the identity of 2 kilohertz signal, and that is why right now you have heard the frequency tone of 500 hertz, which is a very low frequency, which is analyzed as 2 kilohertz. And this the second plot is the time domain plot. So in this fashion, we have verified the aliasing effect. So the conclusion of today's experiment is we have verified aliasing effect using MATLAB for 2 kilohertz frequency tone. First of all, the 2 kilohertz frequency tone, we have used two types of sampling frequencies. One was 6 kilohertz sampling frequency, and second case was 2.5 kilohertz sampling frequency. We have generated the 2 kilohertz frequency tone using 8 kilohertz sampling frequency first of all, and then as the input frequency is 2 kilohertz, in case 1 we have considered the sampling frequency 6 kilohertz. So there was no aliasing, and we have verified hearing the sound and also observing the frequency domain plot that the 2 kilohertz signal is recovered. But when the sampling frequency was in case 2.5 kilohertz, we have verified that the aliasing has occurred, and 500 hertz is aliased as 2 kilohertz, and we have also heard the 500 hertz frequency tone in the output, and also verified using the frequency domain plot 500 hertz is aliased as 2 kilohertz.